Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start chapter 640 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Chapter 1104, Little Princess of the Divine Blue Empire. The inspection station was a fully enclosed space. Inside were fully automated high-tech scanning devices. As long as you stepped in, your strength level would be scanned instantly. Based on that, you'd receive a corresponding type of residence card. If you were a star space level powerhouse, you'd generally be issued a white temporary residence permit. But if you were a star level expert, you'd directly receive a blue permanent residence card, and a dedicated attendant would guide you to a luxurious villa district where you could pick a villa for free. However, if a galaxy level overlord arrived, the inspection station would erupt with 9 dragon roars echoing through the sky, and a 7-colored divine light would shine across the stars. The entire galaxy would tremble, and even the top officials of the Divine Blue Empire would send elite ceremonial teams to personally welcome the arrival. The level of attention? The grandeur? That was far beyond what an average powerhouse could ever receive. Because on all of Aqua Blue Star, there were only about 20 galaxy-level powerhouses in total. Each time one appeared, they were welcomed with the highest honors. As for those who hadn't even reached the star space level, the average cosmic life forms, they'd only receive a gray temporary card. This gray card meant you could only stay on Aqua Blue Star for no more than 1 month. If you wanted to stay longer, you'd have to pay to renew it, 100 nebula coins for each additional month. Of course, that month was calculated in Earth time. Because planetary rotation and revolution vary, 1 Earth month on Aqua Blue Star was only about 2 days. But the time flow was consistent. Just that Aqua Blue Star had longer days and nights. If you didn't want your strength exposed at the inspection station, there were workarounds. You could pay more to get a tourist residence permit. That also worked. But then you wouldn't receive any first visit welfare perks. There were many such inspection stations. So, they weren't crowded. Qian Yuan didn't bother hiding his power. Since the system offered perks, why not take them? He stepped into the inspection station. I've been watching for a while. Not a single star level has shown up. Guess I'll give these weirdos a little shock. Acting cool is like the wind, always with me. That's just how excellent I am. Beep, beep, beep. As the scanners activated, a burst of blue light suddenly glowed from the booth Qian Yuan was in. It was quite striking. Under normal circumstances, the appearance of a star level would have drawn attention and some awe from the nearby cosmic life forms. But, at that exact moment, another inspection booth nearby erupted in a blinding 7-colored light that lit up the entire starry space. Aha! 9 dragon roars echoed, shaking the starry skies. 7-colored light and phantom dragon shadows flooded the entire cosmic space station. At that moment, every cosmic life form stood dumbfounded. Their mouths hung open as they stared ahead in shock. Out from the multicolored divine light walked a young girl in a sky-blue dress. Her skin was snow white, flawless like jade. Her bright eyes and delicate features, paired with every graceful movement, exuded a noble aura that seemed to stand above all life. Like a holy maiden descending from the heavens. Not only stunningly beautiful, but also impossibly powerful. A galaxy level. She's actually a galaxy level expert. Wait a sec, isn't that Princess Xingyue? Who's Princess Xingyue? You don't know? She's the youngest daughter of the Divine Blue Empire's emperor, Lan Xingyue. She's been a prodigy since birth, pampered endlessly. 2,000 years ago, she was taken as a personal disciple by Lord Hichu, a galaxy-ranked powerhouse from a level 5 civilization. Her status and talent are unmatched. She's just over 2,000 years old now, and already at the galaxy level? That's insane. I thought I was a genius, reaching stage 20 by 3,000 years old, with a shot at star level. But compared to her, she's younger than me and already 2 major life realms ahead. Even the top prodigy of the Feather Clan, Saint Heffen, is a level below her. Xingyue truly deserves the title Aqua Blue Star's greatest prodigy in all of history. The crowd buzzed in the universal language, which Qian Yuan could now understand perfectly. Even though he had just received the rare blue permanent residence card, no one even looked at him. Because in front of the Divine Blue Empire's little princess, this unrivaled prodigy, His presence was completely ignored. Her brilliance was simply blinding. No matter who you were, you didn't matter. Compared to the shining starlight of Princess Xingyue, no one dared compete. Just then, streaks of divine light teleported in. Over 100 star-level powerhouses, leading 100,000 star space-level guards, arrived to personally welcome her. Yes, every single one of those soldiers was star space level. We greet Princess Xingyue. We greet Princess Xingyue. We greet Princess Xingyue. The sheer scale of the ceremony shook the entire aqua blue star. So this is how a real princess gets welcomed? Chen Yuan quietly muttered in awe. She even looks kind of good. Even though I couldn't see her face clearly from this distance, just from her aura and figure, she's probably stunning. Too bad. I won't even get the chance to meet her. Chen Yuan held his blue card and walked out of the station. He soon reunited with Bai Yu, and together they boarded a private airship toward Aqua Blue Star's mainland. I didn't expect Princess Xingyue to already be galaxy level. She's probably around my age. I used to think I was doing pretty well, but compared to her, I'm not even worthy of carrying her shoes. I don't even know if I'll ever reach star level in this lifetime. Honestly, I'd be happy just making it that far. Bai Yu's emotions were clearly stirred. You're not bad either, Chen Yuan said seriously. I believe you can break through to the star level, and I'll help you. There are so many treasures in the universe. Surely there's a shortcut we can find, right? Chapter 1105, Breaking Off the Engagement. This massive sum of money, even some top-tier star-level big shots might not be able to afford it. And even if you have the money, it doesn't guarantee you can buy it. The final price could end up being much higher. Although Brother Heffen could afford it, she would never ask him for it. She didn't want to ruin her image in Brother Heffen's eyes. The Universal Bank was a superpower far beyond the Divine Blue Empire. But Bai Yu's current position in the bank was relatively low. If she could reach the star level, she could be promoted to regional manager. Above regional manager were regional vice president, regional president, imperial vice president, imperial president, planetary vice president, and planetary president. Higher than that, she could even be transferred to more advanced civilizations and hold even more prestigious positions. Right now, she was only an assistant regional manager. Barely decent, but not top tier. She had her own subordinates to command, making her part of the elite class on Shui launching. But even among elites, the gap between them and the true top class was massive. 100 billion isn't that much. I'll buy it for you, Chen Yuan said calmly. Yeah, right. What do you think this is, Chinese yuan? Stop talking nonsense. You don't even know when you'll pay back the money you already owe me. You really need to fix that arrogant attitude of yours. Focus on how you're going to work off your debt first. Before long, the airship pierced through the atmosphere and landed in a city within the Divine Blue Empire. This city is called Hongshan City. It's one of the Empire's 7 major cities, economically second only to the imperial capital. The city spans over 3,000 kilometers in diameter and has a permanent population of 800 million. It's also the territory of the Water Shark clan, one of the 9 allied powers. I need to go home and greet my father. After that, we'll head to the Hongshan branch of the Universal Bank. As Bai Yu explained things, she was also arranging their travel plans. All right, Chen Yuan nodded. He observed the massive city below, indeed, stretching thousands of kilometers, magnificent and majestic. No city on Earth could compare in scale. But surprisingly, the high-tier cities of these advanced planets didn't have endless skyscrapers or crazy sci-fi tech everywhere like he had imagined. In reality, there weren't many tall buildings. No apartment blocks or packed neighborhoods either. Almost every home had its own large courtyard. Even the smallest houses occupied more than 1,000 square meters, meant for the lowest-level citizens below starspace rank. Elite-level homes for starspace-tier folks started at 10,000 square meters. Everything was well-equipped, and most had servants. And as for star-level powerhouses, calling them villas was an understatement. They were more like entire manors, covering at least 500,000 square meters, with thousands of servants, totally normal. Even in a Tier 3 civilization, strict class divisions still existed. So much for equality. The stronger you are, the more resources you get. True equality? Just an empty slogan. The more advanced the civilization, the harsher the class divisions. Before long, Bai Yu and Chen Yuan landed outside a lavish palace-like mansion. A group of men clad in black armor with black wings arrived at the Bai residence, carrying box after box of gifts. Aren't those Brother Heffen's guards and attendants? Why are they bringing so many gifts? Could it be Brother Heffen is proposing to me? Excited, overjoyed, Bai couldn't hold back her pounding heart. She had waited so many years. Was Brother Heffen finally going to marry her? Even though she hadn't reached the star level yet. Chen Yuan, wait out here. I'll go in and take a look. Bai Yu, face filled with joy, entered the palace gates. Come on, I'm Earth's richest man, and you're just gonna leave me standing out here like this? No respect at all, Chen Yuan grumbled. Back at the space station, he had tried to show off, only for Princess Xingyue to steal the spotlight. Now he was left hanging at the gate again. Does no one care who I am? I'm a star-level powerhouse, with 9 trillion star coins in wealth. Can't even get a proper welcome? Fine. If you people don't know how to show hospitality, I'll just go explore and maybe test how to actually spend these coins. He wandered off casually. Nearby was a high-end, luxurious starship dealership. From the outside, it looked modest. But inside, it was massive, like a dimensional pocket. There were plenty of people browsing. All kinds of starships were on sale, from basic models worth a few million star coins to ultra-luxury models costing billions. Chen Yuan's eyes locked on the most expensive one. Price, 800 billion star coins. It even had a feature to shrink or enlarge itself at will. Allegedly, even a galaxy-level powerhouse would have trouble catching it. It came equipped with a planet annihilation cannon, supposedly capable of destroying an entire planet in one shot. Though, maybe it just meant a small asteroid. Ding. Transaction failed. Host's 9 trillion star coins can only be used on purchases for the bound lick target. This purchase for personal use violates system rules. Knew it. System, you're still as useless and rigged as ever. Chen Yuan walked out of the shop frustrated and embarrassed. Several salespeople glanced at him with disdain. Having money but being unable to spend it. What a joke. Damn it. Left with no choice, he decided to go back and find Bai Yu. When I bring her back to shop with me, then you'll all see what a real big spender looks like. Meanwhile, Bai Yu's face had turned completely pale. Breaking off the engagement? No way. Brother Heffen would never do that. He said I was the one he loved most. He said he would marry me. I was only away on a short mission. Why would he break off the engagement? I'll go beg Brother Heffen. Ask him to wait for me. 1,000 years, no, 500. Just 500 years. I will reach the star level. She cried uncontrollably, her heart breaking apart. It's useless, my daughter, her father said. Saint Heffen has already gotten engaged to Shui Mengru. Shui Mengru, the saintess of the water shark clan? That dazzling genius of the aquatic race. Bai Yu froze on the spot. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.